Alright guys, welcome to another episode here from To Travel to Fitness. In this week, we have a tutorial for you of one of the hardest exercises that we can do in CrossFit or in weightlifting. It is the snatch. Now, I'm not going to do that myself. We have a very special guest with us today, all the way from Ireland. She's been visiting us here in Titan Fitness many times, and we love her. We just love her. And we love it when she's here. The cool thing about Siobhan is that she's open to try new things. So why don't you just talk a little bit about yourself? Come on in.
So what do you want to know?
Who are you?
My name's Siobhan. I am a bit of everything. I did bodybuilding, then I just started traveling. So now I just travel and train and have fun and try new things. And yeah, I'm not a CrossFitter yet,
But you've been working out for time.
I'm trying.
And intensity.
I'm trying to push myself.
I haven't gotten her into doing kipping pull-ups yet, but I think it's coming.
It's coming.
So you've been on the stage. You've done
bodybuilding.
Yeah.
Then I started doing Muay Thai. Then I started doing CrossFit, and now it's just I just want to get lean while eating as much as I possibly can.
That's awesome. I think that's a big motivator for a lot of people. Is why do they do CrossFit or any sort of fitness? Is so they can just enjoy life and eat whatever foods they want. So I think that's a really healthy perspective to it. Moving on, thinking about the snatch. What is your history with the snatch?
Well, I started playing around with it the last few days, or a few weeks.
Yeah.
And I think but every time I even get something right, it feels like, yeah, but that, like it's so complex.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll get it right, but we might as well record it and laugh at me trying to do it.
Well, the thing with Siobhan is that she's good with weights. She's a little bit afraid of putting a little extra weight on, but she can handle it. And I think today we're going to see that she'll pick this up really quickly. So what do you say? Should we just get at it?
Yeah, I'll probably get a tan out here as well.
That's it. Let's do an awkward high five. Let me just remove my East-West Fitness box here for you guys so we can actually snatch.
Do I wear my weightlifting shoes?
Yeah, let's put them on. So before we start the routines, it's important to keep in mind that the snatch is a very difficult movement. It is not something you just learn in one class. Olympic weightlifting is like religion to some people. My take on it is that I want to get people going from not being able to do it to have fun with it as soon as possible. And then with time, they can improve their skills and become masters in the snatch or the clean and jerk. And that's what you're going to see today. So I'm going to give Siobhan a quick run through on all the different positions, and then in the end add everything together, and then hopefully I'm pretty sure she's going to be snatching like Ilya Ilyin, 300 kilos. Let's do it. No pressure. All right. What Siobhan needs to do now is pick up the barbell, and then she's going to find that grip width where the barbell is resting right on her bladder, so not too low and not too high. When she thinks that she has the right grip width, she's going to try and bang it against her hip and see if it's comfortable or uncomfortable. Just try to bang it on the foot. Yeah. How's that?
It's okay.
Does that feel okay?
Belly there.
Yeah. Good. Now when you're in this position, it's very important to know that you can have collapsed shoulders or you can have engaged scapula or shoulders. And in this case, we just want to try and pull the shoulders back like she's doing really nice. When she's holding the barbell, we want to make sure that we are applying a hook grip. So it means that we're not holding with the thumbs on the outside, but we're holding with the thumbs on the inside. Now from here on, Siobhan is going to go from the hip down to her knee, doing a hip hinge movement. So it will look something like this, and stand up again. Go ahead, 3 times. And 3, very nice. She's going to do 3 more now, but she's going to look forward. So she's going to look at the Chok Chai Stadium riding in front of her. 3 more while looking forward. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. What you guys don't see here is that we're in Thailand and it's really, really warm. So even just the barbell holding it is almost burning Siobhan's hands. Part number 2, we're gonna do the same thing, but instead of stopping at the knees, we're gonna go down to what will be hitting the ground with the weights. In this case, for her, because there's no weights on the bar, we're just gonna stop at what we call mid-shin. So you go down to the knees, get a little lower and stand up. Good. What Siobhan knows already is that once the bar passes her knees, she needs to drop the knees to not go into a Romanian stiff leg deadlift position. So she's going down, and once the bar passes here, she lets her knees come forward. Try show us that 3 times. And full squat down. There we go. Stand up. Good. Now when you come up on that next one, I want you to try and drive with your chest up instead of letting your hips slide back. Hips back. Drop your knees. Now chest up. Stand up with your chest high. There we go. Good. Part number 3. We'll get some explosiveness in the bar now. We are gonna go down to mid-shin, and from that position, she's gonna go with controlled speed to her knees, accelerate, and then perform what we call a high pull, where we bring the elbows high and outside, but keeping the bar close to the body. And we do not bring the bar higher than our elbows allow. We don't want it to leave the body. Let's try that for 3 times. Good. Yeah, one more time. I want you to explode when you pass the knees. And up. Good. Again. Keep looking forward. Up. Okay, good. Nice. So we can see that she's almost jumping, which is not a bad thing, because when we generate force, when we use our hips, and the best way to use our hips is by jumping. So on to the next step, step number 4. We are going to go into what's called a muscle snatch. The word indicates that we're going to muscle it. There's not going to be any sort of low catch, no squat or anything. She's going to perform a high pull like she just did, but instead of stopping here, she's going to allow the bar to go overhead, finishing in the overhead position. Let's try that for 3 reps. Okay, nice. So that was a power snatch. Let's try that again without rebending the knees.
What did I do?
Yeah, so we come up and you rebend your knees. You have to come up, extension, and let it fly up, using that momentum that you create. That's it. Let's do 3 more for the camera. The next step is going to be taking that muscle snatch into a super explosive power snatch. And the way we do that is exactly the same when it comes to the hip. But once she reaches the hip, she's going to allow for a little jump and then aggressively catch it in this power position. Come up to your hips, you give me a little jump, bam, explosive, stand it up. 1, give me 2 more. 2, get your hips on, extend your hips. Okay, nice, and relax. So what Siobhan did right now was a good power snatch, but we're going to try now and make it a little bit more aggressive. The way I usually say it with girls is, I want them to think about their ex-boyfriend that cheated on them, and they're going to smack the ground as hard as they would smack his face.
Cheat on me.
In an imaginary world. Yeah, good. 1. Want to get that head through a lot faster. Good. 1 more. And stand. Beautiful. All right. Good. Now it's getting very warm for Siobhan's feet, so we're going to carry on now. So from this position and this movement of being the power snatch, we're going to try now and see if we can pause it in the catch for 2 seconds, and after that go down into an overhead squat and stand it up. We'll do 3 reps. 1, 2, squat, up, stand. Good. 1, 2, okay, up. A little short break there. 1 more time. Stop. And down, and stand. Good, and rest. Nice. Good. Now the reason to put that pause in there, guys, is only to make sure that the athlete becomes aware of their positions. If they don't pause it in the catch, and they never try those kind of pause positions, they don't really know where they should catch it. Let's say that you want to catch a high power snatch or low power snatch. If you tell someone that, they wouldn't know when or what position is high and what position is low. And that becomes very beneficial when you want to learn how to catch your squat lower or your squat snatch in a lower position, which you have to when the weight gets heavier. You guys might wonder why I tell her to stomp the floor like I do. And the reason for that is, imagine when you catch that weight overhead, let's say 80 kilos, if you catch it nice and sloppy, you're not going to be engaged from your toes to your fingertips. But instead, if you're aggressive and you stomp that floor, every muscle fiber from ground to top is going to be engaged, and that bar is going to stay where you catch it instead of crashing on you. So this will be the last part now. We're going to go from catching into that pause position to now catching as aggressively as before, but going straight down into the squat and standing up. So this will be the final movement, the squat snatch. Good. Tiny break there. Want to go down straight away. Stomp the ground into the squat. down. Very nice. 1. Again, I want to hear those feet a little harder. Come on. Very good. Nice. Thank you all for tuning in. Now keep in mind here that this snatch is a complex movement. No one learns this just in one session. It takes time and it takes commitment to your training and perseverance. Work through these different positions that we went through. Just go through them part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and I guarantee you, you will learn to do it. And always keep technique over weight. Weight comes later. And thank you, Siobhan.
Thanks for teaching me.
Awkward high five. There you go. You're awesome. Hopefully we'll see you back here again when you're leaving.
Of course. Thursday?
Thursday? Where you
Back
going?
to Ireland.
Oh, shit.
I don't know. And around the world. I haven't decided yet.
Okay. But I heard a bird sing about that you might come back. No? Maybe?
Who knows what tomorrow holds?
That's a very inspirational life, to not know where you want to go, but you have every opportunity to go wherever you want to go. That's pretty awesome. Thank you for tuning in. Siobhan is awesome. Make sure to check out her Instagram, which is what?
OH Fitness.
OH Fitness at Instagram. She has so many followers, we lost count. But join the army. She puts up awesome content all the time. She travels around the world. She's super inspirational. So yeah,
Thank you.
Check her out. See you in the next one. Oh, and for us, we have a very small army, but still, subscribe, like, or...
Most importantly, subscribe. Please, please.
Have a good one.